College here in Fulton, Mississippi. It's an elimination game between the LSU Bengals and East Central. The winner will move on to the World Series next week, and Clinton, the loser, will end their season right here tonight. So East Central defeated Itawamba earlier in the game 30 minutes ago to completed a 12-7 win for East Central. Itawamba ends their season, but they had a great season. They set a number of records. And now it's down to 3 teams. Jones, who beat us this afternoon in 10 innings, 6-5. They're in the hotel right now relaxing. They'll play at 1 o'clock tomorrow against the winner of this team, and they'll have to get beat twice tomorrow. But they've already punched their ticket to the World Series, so we all know how that is. Last year, we didn't even finish the finals. It rained us out, and we decided whoever went the furthest in the World Series would win the region. Well, guess what? We ended up meeting Jones in the championship game, and what a game that was. So who knows what's going to happen. Andy Lee meeting with the coach of Itawamba. East Central will play. Getting a little confused. Let me go straight to the starting lineups because we're about to start this ball game as soon as they get done watering the field. East Central, the visiting team, Andy Lee won the toss. They'll be in their black jerseys with white pants and black and white leggings. They'll occupy the third base dugout. Here's the way they will bat. Leading off, the left fielder, number 22, Shelby Walters. Batting second and third base, number 7, Madeline McMahon. Hitting third, the shortstop, number 16, Kayla Beckham. Batting in the cleanup spot, the catcher, number 21, Cassie Obman. Hitting fifth, second baseman, number 6, Eva Scott. Batting in the sixth spot, the designated player, number 24, Tegan Rimmel. Batting in the seventh spot, the right fielder, number 12, Mackenzie Johnson. Hitting eighth, first baseman, number 3, Catherine Shell. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 2, Kenyatta Moore. And the flex, the pitcher, number 9, Caitlin Oswald. Now the starting lineup for your Lady Bengals of LSU, who have changed uniforms. They're in their white shorts, white jerseys now, LSU across the chest. And this is the way the Lady Bengals will bat. Leading off, third baseman, number 11, Mima Dusat. Batting second at first base, number 16, Madison Munson. Hitting third, the left fielder, number 2, Emily Henderson. In the cleanup spot, right fielder, number 22, Allie Howard. Hitting fifth, the designated player, number 21, Laken Wales. Batting in the sixth spot, the catcher, number 15, Haley Godo. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 8, Darian Doucette. Hitting eighth in center field, number 5, Sierra Gasca. And batting ninth at shortstop, number 3, Kelsey Bodin. And on the mound, the freshman right-hander, number 24,
ladies and gentlemen, a nice show of respect. A hand for the world-famous ICC grounds crew, headed by Kirk Sheffield.
Defensively, it'll be Zumo in the circle, go to behind the plate. Munson is at first base. Darian Doucette at second base. Bodin short, and Mima Doucette at third. In the outfield and left field will be Henderson, Gaskin, center, Howard in right. And here we go in the top of the first inning. Leading things off for East Central, the Walters, the right-hander. For East Central, wearing number 22, Shelby Walters. She is a sophomore from Ocean Springs, actually from Northwest Rankin, Brandon, Mississippi. And we're ready to go. Waiting on the umpires to turn us loose here. Shelby Walters came into the day hitting, well, hold on, find her back there. Filed up. But anyway, I'll get to that here in a minute. 375 on the year is Walters, with 5 home runs and 30 runs batted in. As a team, East Central has hit 39 home runs. The Lady Bengals have hit 47, including 2 this afternoon. And we're ready to go.
Leading off for East Central, left fielder number 22, Shelby Walters.
Zumo in the circle for LSU. Ready to get this game underway. First pitch of the ball game is a ball low, and it's 1-0.
You just leave me room to look at.
Umpires, 3 of them. Dark blue tops, dark gray pants. 200 down the lines, 220 to center field. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Zumo. That's a strike, and evens the count at 1-1. Scoreboard sitting above the right center field fence. The lights are on, hadn't taken effect yet here. This game was scheduled to be played at 6 o'clock. Here's the pitch. And it's low, and it's 2-1 on Walters. Nobody out, nobody on here in the top of the first inning. Here's the pitch from Zumo, and that's going to sail inside. And it's 3-1.
Adam, if we're lucky enough to get a final, let me know on us.
3 balls and 1 strike to count. Here's the windup and the pitch. That is a strike on the outside corner at the knees. And it's 3-2. On the right-handed batting Walters. The wind that was blowing in all afternoon has subsided. Flag still out there in right field. There's a pitch fouled out of play over the first base dugout. Count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. The sun's about to be a non-factor, but the Bengals did get the first base dugout, which is the shady side. East Central and the Sun on their side right now. Here comes a 3-2. Fly ball into right center field. Howard over, makes a diving or a running catch. That was Gasca diving behind her. Outstanding catch in the gap over there by Allie Howard, who is not feeling well. But she didn't show it right there, did she? Outstanding play.
Now batting for East Central.
Howard in right center field.
Number 7, the third baseman, Madeline McMahon.
Here's Madeline McMahon. McMahon, a right-handed batter. Wearing number 7, a sophomore from Neshoba Central in DeKalb. Here's the pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. McMahon hitting .379. 8 home runs, 37 RBIs coming into the day. That's excluding the game against Itawamba earlier. That's a fastball strike on the outside corner. Zumo's ahead 0-2. Zumo looks into Godo for the pitch. Here comes the 0-2. That's hit in the left field. Well hit. Henderson not going to get there. It's over her head. That's going to the fence. McMahon will be in the second base with a double. There you go with 2 outs again. Well, that's only 1 out right now, so I beg your pardon on that one. But the day has been full.
Now batting for East Central, the shortstop, number 16, Kayla Beckham.
Here's Kayla Beckham. Beckham, a right-handed batter, stands in. Beckham, .333 on the year with 5 homers on 38 runs batted there, and it's a strike, and it's over. 0-2 pitch, and she laid it over the plate, hit Zumo. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up in the shallow center field. Gasca there, though, makes the catch right in the middle of the Indian logo, and here are 2 outs. Here in the top of the first inning. That'll bring up Oakman.
Now batting for East Central,
another right-handed batter.
The catcher, number 21, Cassie Oakman.
She is a sophomore. She is hitting .290 on the year. 4 homers and 31 RBIs, and that pitch is a strike. Zumo firing him on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. We're scoreless here in the top of the first inning. East Central with a runner at second base. Here comes the windup in the 0-1 pitch. Just missed inside, and it's 1-1. It's early in the ball game, but I really like this umpire's strike zone. He appears to be right on. At this point, anyway, we're early. Here comes 1-1. Ground ball, 1 hopper. Nice play over there by Munson. Steps in the bag. That retires the side. For East Central in the top of the first inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. They leave a runner. We head to the bottom of the first inning. It's East Central nothing, and LSU coming to bat on the Bayou Sports Network.
Updated.
Hey, Mississippi, let's fill the gap. Did you know Mississippi's community and junior colleges fill the gap between high school and skilled careers? Or that community and junior colleges are also a great value to students? It's true. Not only can they get degrees in these fields, they can actually afford the tuition to get them there. And did you realize that 96% of the state's community and junior college students are Mississippians? Not only that, they tend to stay in the state when they're done with college. And the more students that do so, the more skilled workers we'll have to fill the gap for jobs. And the more people to fill the job gaps, the more money stays in the state. Plus, the value of community and junior colleges in Mississippi is unbeatable. For every dollar the state puts into community and junior colleges, it gets $4.86 back, an almost 5-to-1 return on investment. So, come on, Mississippi. Contact your legislator and tell them to support Mississippi's community and junior colleges. And let's fill the gap.
Need money now? Get a Choice Pawn loan on things you already own, like guns, boats, campers, trailers, recreational vehicles, and just about everything else. Get a loan from Choice Pawn in Fulton and Tupelo. Get cash today. ChoicePawn.com.
right-hander on the mound for East Central, and that is Oswald. Behind the plate will be Oatman. It'll be Shell at first, Scott at second, Beckham is at shortstop, McMahon is at third, Walters in left, Moore in center, Johnson is out in right field. Oswald's pitching-wise on the year, she's 17-8 on the season, with an ERA of 3.29. She's thrown 162 and 2/3 innings, 180 hits, 106 runs, 76
Leading off for LSU-Eunice is the third baseman, number 11, Nima Doucette.
And here we go in the
Doucette.
bottom of the first inning for the Lady Bengals. Nima Doucette will lead things off. Nima had a good game against Jones. She had that big base hit with 2 outs in the top of the 7th inning. And then with 2 strikes, Munson did her magic. We'll tell you about that here in just a minute. Nima came into the day leading the team and hitting with .447 average, 8 home runs and 49 runs batted in. That's coming into the game against Jones. Oswald stands in. Here's the pitch to Doucette, and it's a wow, ball 1. Evidently a bit low. And Oswald looks into the dugout, gets a sign, looks at the wristband. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Doucette. That missed low again, and it's 2-0. Andy Lee coaching over at third base for the Bengals. Stephen Swallow at first. Bottom of the first inning, no score. Oswald the wind-up pitch to Doucette. That's a strike at the belt, and it's 2-0 on Nima. Both the pitcher and the catcher look into the dugout to get their signal, and they both check their wristband here, I guess, to make double sure they're on the same page. Here's a 2-1. That's high, and it's 3-1. On Nima Doucette. Winner of this game will play at 1 o'clock tomorrow against Jones and have to beat them twice. And remember, if you plan on coming to a ball game, whatever team you're rooting for, you need to pay attention to the traffic situation. Here's a pitch. That is a strike at the knee. And it's 3-2. I'm told you need to use the access road entrance. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to get in here with the graduation. 3-2. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, 1 hopper right to the third baseman. Throws her out. McMahon holding play, and there's 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. And that will bring up Madison Munson.
Now batting for LSU-Eunice, the first baseman, number 16, Madison Munson.
Munson, a freshman from Walker High School. A 2-out, 2-run home run in the top of the 7th today, tied the ball game against Jones 4-4. Here's a pitch. That was her 19th home run of the year, and she takes a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1 on Munson. Munson entered the day hitting .393 on the year for the Lady Bengals. Here comes the 0-1. That's a change-up, another strike, a floater, and that's just about all that Munson has seen today, with the exception of that home run ball. They tried to put the fastball by her on the outside part of the plate, and she went opposite field. Here comes the 0-2. That's high this time, and it's 1-2 on Munson. Emily Henderson is on deck. No sun in our face up here right now in the press box. Change. Been a hot one today. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That's outside with an off-speed pitch, and the count is even at 2-2 on Munson. Again, East Central defeated Itawamba earlier this afternoon, right before this game, by a score of 12-7. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball into center field. Center fielder comes running in and makes the catch. Round number 2. That was a changeup that Munson had to reach for, protecting the plate with 2 strikes. That'll bring up Emily Henderson.
Now batting for LSU-Eunice is the left fielder, number 2, Emily Henderson.
Emily hit a tremendous blast over the left center field fence to give the Bengals that lead against Jones in the 7th inning. It didn't last long. Here's the pitch to Henderson. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Henderson 364. Now with 9 home runs and 39 RBIs on the year. 2 outs, nobody on for the Bengals. Here's the pitch. Another off-speed pitch, missed low and outside, and it's 1-1. Oswalt throwing a lot of off-speed stuff in the early going. Back on the rubber she goes. Here comes the 1-1 to Henderson. And Henderson takes a rip, fouls it to the left side. Henderson, one thing about Emily, she does not get cheated on her swing. She has one swing, and that's full blast. 1-2. 2 outs, bases empty here in the first. Wind up in Oswald's pitch. That's high with an off-speed pitch, and it's 2-2. Malik waiting on Oswald. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch to Henderson. Low and inside, and it fills up the count. Howard would be next. Henderson can keep the inning going here. For the Bengals. Baseball team 1-2 today to end their season with 50 wins. 50-5 the Bengals did. That's ties the single season win record, regular season record. There's a shot down the left field line. It's off the fence. Henderson's going to, she has to turn around and go back to first. That's how hard she hit that ball. Hit the top of the fence in left field. What a shot that was, but she gets a single out of it. Another foot, and she'd probably had a home run right there. A rocket.
Now batting for LSU-Eunice is the right fielder,
Howard.
number 22, Allie Howard.
Howard, a sophomore.
Howard.
From Live Oak High School, hometown Denham Springs. Howard 341 on the year with 4 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Here's the pitch. Swung on. That's hit deep to center field, but she's going to have room in front of the Itawamba sign, and that retires the side. For the Bengals here in the first, no runs on the 1 hit, no errors. They leave a runner. We go to the second. LSU-E nothing. East Central nothing. This is LSU-E softball on the Vikings Sports Network.
When I was looking for a college back in the day, you know, I'm from Amory, Mississippi, just 30 minutes down the road, and I'm a homebody, and I had to commute, and I said, I need to go to a college that's not too far from home. And I heard of ICC. And once I stepped on campus, I knew this is the junior college I need to be at. I didn't think of another college. I said, this is it. When I stepped on campus, the atmosphere, it just was drawn to me, and I felt like this is where I belong. I belong here at Itawamba Community College, because at that moment, I knew this is the best junior college on the planet. This is where I need to be. This is where I was planted, and that's why I am what I am today, because of Itawamba Community College.
Eva Scott lead things off, sophomore. Burleson, Texas, takes a strike. I did a USSSA softball tournament in Burleson, Texas. I don't remember where it's at, but I was there. Here comes the 0-1 to Scott. That's a little pop-up towards second base, and Darian's right there to make the easy play, and there's 1 out here in the top of the second inning.
Now batting
bring up
for
Rimmel.
East Central is the designated player, number 24, Tegan Rimmel.
Tegan Rimmel will step in for East Central. Here's the pitch. Swung on, this foul back out of play, and so on Rimmel. One out, nobody on for East Central. Here's the pitch from Zumo, a breaking pitch as well. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Rimmel, a .384 hitter on the year, 4 homers and 18 runs batted in. Here's the 1-1. Bounced it off the foot, rolls back behind the plate, and it's a 1-2 count on Rimmel. After a hot afternoon. It's actually pretty nice out there now. It was nice under the trees already. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck her out on a riser. 2 outs here in the second, and that'll bring up Johnson. Mackenzie Johnson.
Now batting for East Central.
Sophomore, hitting .441.
The right fielder, number 12, Mackenzie Johnson.
2 homers on the year, 29 runs batted in. Here's the pitch. Strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Zumo, winning pitcher yesterday. First game of the tournament. Here's the pitch swung on. That's hit in the shallow right center field base hit. Just a little blooper, and East Central has a 2-out single. Just over the second baseman Doucette's head out there in shallow center field, and that'll bring
now batting for East Central, the first baseman, number 3, Catherine Shell.
Shell, the sophomore, hitting .295 on the year. 2 homers and 9 runs batted in. 2 outs, a runner at first. Here's the pitch. It's a strike, and it's 0-1 on Shell. Right-handed batter for East Central. Here's the 0-1 from Zumo. That's another strike at the knees on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Zumo quickly works. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's outside. Godo was set up on the chalk, and he broke outside of that. It's 1-2. Zumo, a handful of dirt. Now she steps back up on the rubber. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Popped up right side. That's out of play. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. On the right-handed batting Shell. Here is the 1-2 pitch. Grounded hard, foul to the left side. Count stays 1-2. East Central looked burnt out after that first game in the sun, but out in the school off. They gotten their legs back under. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That's hit high down the left field line. Emily Henderson giving it a chase in foul territory and cannot make the play. Goes out in the ballpark with foul. Count remains 1-2. Munson over there. High five and Zumo in the circle and goes back to first base. Here's the 1-2 pitch once again. Change up, grounded foul. Just got a piece of that one. She was way out in front. And it stays 1-2. Runner at first, 2 outs. Zumo again with the 1-2 pitch. That's outside, evens the count at 2-2. Shell, the 8th spot in the order for East Central. Here comes the 1-2 again, or the 2-2 rather. Swing and a miss, struck her out, and that retires the side. For East Central, no runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left. After an inning and a half, it's LSU nothing, East Central nothing. What about you, Sports Network?
Community and junior colleges didn't exist. You'd see a much different Mississippi, one without these degrees. And the jobs that come from them. One where many would fail to get a higher education because affordable community and junior college is their only hope. We're in danger of this happening thanks to state budget cuts. In fact, Mississippi once ranked number 1 in America's community and junior college systems. number 1, but now has slipped out of the top 10, way out, which is already a consequence of budget cuts. So, what if community and junior colleges didn't exist? If budget cuts continue, we may well find out. Contact your legislator and tell them to support Mississippi's community and junior colleges.
I'm Dr. Laurie Cagle of Cagle Eye Center in Fulton. We offer comprehensive eye exams to provide proper diagnosis and treatment of various eye diseases. Browse our large selection of frames available in prescription and non-prescription. Call to schedule your eye appointment today at Cagle Eye Center in Fulton.
Wells, a sophomore from Zachary High School. Lakin came into the day hitting .299 with a homer and 28 runs batted in. Oswald checks the wristband, walks up to the rubber. And here's a pitch to Wales. High drive in the left field, not going to carry though. Left fielder there in front of the warning track makes the play. Got a little bit too much handle on that one. And there's one pitch and one out here in the bottom of the second inning.
Now batting for LSU-Eunice, number 15, the catcher, Haley Godot.
Haley, right-handed batting, sophomore catcher from Cecilia High School, hitting .309. A homer and 24 runs batted in. Here's the pitch to Godot. Low ball. Scoreless ball game here in the bottom of the second inning. Bengals batting with one out, nobody on. Godot in there with a count of 1-0. Here's the pitch. That's high and outside. And it's 2-0. Haley steps back in. Again, Oswald takes a while to get the signal. Steps on the rubber. Here's a 2-0 pitch. Strike on the outside corner, and it's 2-1. Godot takes a look at Andy Lee at third base, steps back in. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Line drive right to the third baseman. 2 outs. McMahon, all she had to do is stick her glove.
Now batting for LSU-Eunice.
Right there, and that'll bring
the second baseman, number 8, Darian Doucette.
Doucette's had a good weekend so far. Sophomore from Sulphur. Darian came into the day hitting .246. That average is going up. Here's the pitch. I had to say strike. Oh no, he called it a ball. My bad. 1-0. I anticipated that one. That was good. I'm just saying, that was a good looking pitch.
Been saying it all week.
An off-speed pitch that looked at the knees, but we'll take it. 1-0. The 1-0 on the way. That's upstairs, and it's 2-0. On Darian Doucette. Sierra Gaskell would be next. If Darian can keep the inning alive for the Lake Bengals here. And here's a 2-0. Outside, 3-0. You know, I thought it funny, the catcher was set up like it was an 0-2 pitch way off the plate. That's exactly where Oswald threw it, but it's 3-0. And here we go, Oswald back in the rubber. Here comes 3-0. Strike right down the middle, and it's 3-1. Darian Doucette. 2 outs, nobody on for the Bengals. Oswald again on the rubber. Here comes a 3-1. Grounded foul, third base side. And the count is full. On Doucette. Told by Itawamba folks they're expecting 3,500 people at the graduation right over there at the event center. The pitch is high, and it's ball 4. I wonder if LSU will ever get close to that amount. Anyway, Darian at first base, and that'll bring up Sierra Gaskell. Left-handed batter.
Now batting for LSU-Eunice, the center fielder, number 5, Sierra Gaskell.
Gaskell entered the day hitting .420, second on the team. 4 homers and 16 RBI. Here's the pitch. Bunts it foul behind the plate. And it's 0-1. Darian Doucette will have to go back at first base. 2 outs and runner at first for LSU. All right, Gasca stands ready. Here comes the 0-1. Takes it high, throw down the first, and diving back is Doucette. And the count is 2, or rather 1-1 on Gasca. Sierra all the way to the back of the batter's box. Yes, she's a slap hitter. Here's the 1-1. Punch to the third baseman, backhanded. She'll throw across. It's high and safe. She's off the bag. That'll be an error on the third baseman. Gasca, I don't think she would have beat it out. I think they had her by a half step, but the first baseman's toe came up off the bag. And that'll go as an E5. The Bengals have them at first and second with 2 outs now. For Kelsey Bodan, this will be Bodan's first
number
at bat.
3, Kelsey Bodan.
Bodan's first at bat of the weekend. Right-handed batter, here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled it back. Good rip there by Bodan. 0-1. Kelsey, a .269 hitter. A home run and 16 runs batted in. 2 men on, 2 out for LSU here in the second. And the 0-1. Popped up a change-up. Second baseman makes the call and makes the catch, and that retires the side. So the Bengals come up empty, no runs, no hits. They lead 2. We go to the third. LSU nothing, East Central nothing on the Bayou Sports Network.
Sonic Nights is the highlight of the summer.
Oh, yeah. There's probably some pretty big names here checking out these half-price floats.
Oh, everyone who's anyone is here tonight. Look, there are those 2 guys.
What are they famous for?
Huh. I think for eating here all the time.
Are we good at eating here or what?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, come on.
For a limited time, get real ice cream slushes, shakes, and floats half price after 8 p.m. during Sonic Nights. This is how you Sonic.
What's better than waiting in line at the bank? Literally everything. Renaissance Bank's mobile check deposit lets you take care of checks wherever you want. Click on Deposit Check in the Renaissance mobile app. Read and hit Continue on the bottom of the notice page. Sign it. Write your name, account number, and for mobile deposit only on the back. Photograph it, front and back, so we know it's real. Type in the amount, choose the account to deposit into, click Continue, and go on your way. You'll receive an email that is being processed, but hold on to the hard copy until the check clears, and then rip it up and throw it away. So what are you waiting for? Download the Renaissance mobile banking app and make waiting in line a thing of the past. Check, phone, check. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Moore, a .277 hitter on the season. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Zumo and bunts it, fouls it off the umpire. And it's quickly 0-2 on Moore. 34 pitches now in the early going here for Zumo. Of those, 27 have been strikes. So she's shooting a 79% clip that pitches outside. And it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off behind the plate. And the count stays 1-2. Pitch in on the hands of Moore. As the sun has gone down, the lights have taken effect here. That did one. Once again, the 1-2 pitch. Tried to riser, didn't go for it, and the count is 2-2. One more. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Low and outside, and it's a full count. Moore fighting hard up there for East Central. Zumo's been fishing around, but Moore not chasing. Let's see what she does here. Here comes the 3-2 pitch from Zumo. Swing and a miss. She just reared back through a fastball right by her. 1 out. Back to the top of the order we go in Walters.
Now batting for East Central. The top of the order, number 22, Shelby Walters.
Is over
Walters.
Walters flied out to right her first time up. And the pitch. Fly ball, that's a little blooper past the second baseman into right field for a base hit. Hit it off the end of the bat. Darian tried to chase it down, just not able to get there, and it barely makes the grass out there, but it's going to go in the scorebook as a single. And
now batting for East Central, number 7, Madeline McMahon.
Madeline McMahon.
McMahon
Steps in. She doubled over Emily Henderson's head in left field her first time up. Henderson backing up a bit out there in left field. Runner at first, 1 out for East Central here in the third, no score. Pitch from Zumo. Missed inside, it's 1-0. On the right-hander, McMahon. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. That's a strike on the inside corner at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Just missed. I don't know where. I guess inside, and it's 2-1. And that's what the umpire just said. He motioned inside a bit. Here's a 2-1. Ground ball slowly hit to third. Doucette's only play to first is in time. Nice play by Mima. Runner has to stop at second base, and there are 2 outs now.
Now batting for East Central, number 16, Kayla Beckham.
Here's Kayla Beckham. Runner at second base, 2 out. Beckham flied out to center field her first time up. Zumo looks in, and here comes the pitch. It's high, ball 1. No score, but East Central has a runner at second base with 2 outs. Here in the top of the third inning. Here's the 1-0. Strike at the knees, and it's 1-1. East Central has out hit LSU-E now 3-1 in the early going. Here's the pitch from Zumo. It's outside. I've noticed something about this umpire. He's not going to give you the chalk, that's for sure. You're going to have to hit some of the black on the plate, at least right now. Here's a 2-1. Ground ball to second base, scooped out of there by Darren, and she tosses it over in time, and that retires the side. In the inning for East Central, no runs, a hit, no errors, and they leave 1. We go to the bottom of the third inning. LSU nothing, East Central nothing on the Bayou Sports Network.
So you took Little Caesar's Extra Most Bestest pizza that has the most cheese and pepperoni at the nation's best price, and then stuffed more cheese into the crust?
Yep, it's got 3 feet of cheese stuffed in the crust.
Huh.
Added more cheese to the pizza with the most cheese. Added more cheese to the pizza with the most cheese. They added more cheese to their pizza with
Poor
the
guy.
most cheese.
Couldn't wrap his mind around all that cheese.
They added.
Get a large Little Caesar's Extra Most Bestest stuffed crust pepperoni pizza for $9.
Pizza. When I think of potential, I think of a matchstick. When a matchstick reaches its potential, it releases a flame that ignites everything around it. 2018 brings new potential for you and your life at Itawamba Community College, where you are each empowered to do great things. You can be better, accomplish more, and live a life that is above the bar. Your potential is here.
Best tailgate, brisket.
No, real football y pollo asado.
Hoops and wings. Burgers.
7-layer dip.
Hummus. What?
You need a hot grill
and an ice cold Coke.
It's got to be cold.
It's Tailgating 101.
ball.
Scoreless ball
For
game.
LSU-Eunice, the top of the order, number 11, Mima Doucette.
So here's Doucette. Big difference in the game. This game and the game before with East Central and Itawamba. That game ended up 12-7. Here we are already in the bottom third inning. Scoreless. Bengals need to get the bats going here. Here's the pitch to Doucette. Strike at the belt, and it's 0-1. And scores from the day in the game. First game this afternoon, Jones defeated LSU-Eunice 6-5 in 10 innings. And then in game 2, it was East Central over Itawamba by a score of 12-7. Here's a pitch, change up, fouled out of play over the first base dugout. It's 0-2 on Mima Doucette. Munson is waiting on deck. Again, the wind has died. There's no wind at all right now. Don't expect any either the rest of the evening. Here comes the 0-2. That's way high. In fact, it goes into the screen.
She is sick tired. The pitcher.
Yeah. It's 1-2. And stepping back up on the rubber is Oswald. Here's a pitch. Missed high, just high. That was a good but dangerous take right there by Mima Doucette. That would have been one of the earlier games today. Either one of the home plate umpires would have probably run her up on that one. And here comes a 2-2. Change up, line drive, base hit in the left field. Good piece of hitting right there by Doucette. She just waited on that change up to float in, stayed back, and ripped it past the third baseman. Hit number 2 in the ball game.
Now batting for LSU-Eunice, the first baseman, number 16.
Here's Madison Munson.
Munson.
Madison flied out to center field her first time up. Now would be a good time for home run number 20 there, Madison. Here comes the pitch. Shows bunt. Takes a ball high. Runner goes toward second. She's safe. Good slide right there by Mima. Little hook slide head first and got around the tag. So a stolen base pitch, I believe, was a ball. I don't know. It was, says the umpire. Ball 1 and runner at second base for the Bengals with no outs. Munson showed bunt. I think that was a bluff to let the steal take place. I doubt seriously Andy Lee will have her bunting here, but you never know. Here's the 1-0. Low and away, and it's 2-0. That's been the story of this tournament for Munson. Everything, they're trying to throw everything away, but she fooled them this afternoon against Jones. She went the other way for a 2-run homer. Here's a pitch. There's a rip to the right side in the right field. Base hit. Doucette rounds third. He's sending her home. Here comes the throw. Not in time, and the Bengals lead it 1-0. Andy Lee never hesitated with Mima around third base. He had the wheelhouse going, and on the throw, Munson goes to second base on RBI.
Now batting for LSU-Eunice is the left fielder, number 2, Emily Henderson.
And the Lady Bengals take a 1-0 lead here. Here's Emily Henderson. And the two umpires checking each other. I don't know what that was all about. Henderson singled off the top of the left field fence her first time up. Here's the pitch. That's well, now, I just said a while ago he wasn't giving the chalk. And where did he throw that one? Right on the chalk, strike 1.
How you gonna jinx it?
I know, I shouldn't have said nothing. 0-1 on Emily Henderson. Here's the pitch. That's hit high and deep to left field, but that's hooking foul and out of play. Emily, you can forget about her holding up on the changeup, I'm thinking. She tried her best and still was way out in front. 0-2. Emily headed to Southeastern next year. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line, unhopper to the second baseman. That'll move the runner to third. Emily's out at first base. Munson to third base with 1 out. Good piece of hitting right there by Emily. Didn't get on, but she moved the runner.
Now batting for
There are
LSU
two outs. I
Eunice
said
is
one.
number 22, Allie
Here is
Howard.
Allie Howard.
Howard.
Allie is 0 for 1. She flied out to center. I said 2 outs. There is just 1 out. I was jinxing myself. iPad a little slow to catch up. Here's the pitch. That's a changeup, and it missed low. 1 ball and no strikes on Howard. See if she can get Munson home here. 1-0 Bengals here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The corners are up. The middle infielders are back for East Central. So they're willing to give up and run up the middle here. Here's the pitch. Fastball strike on the outside corner. The count is even at 1-1. It's early in the ball game, and they have the power bats to overcome that 1 run here. And here is the 1-1. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Andy telling her just to shorten up here and just put it in place, and we're going to try to get that run home. Lakem Wales is on deck. Here's the 1-2. That's way outside. Nice save right there by the catcher, Oldman. That had wild pitch written all over it. Now 2-2 now. On Allie Howard. Howard waiting on the pitch. Here it comes. That's inside. It's a full count. On Howard. The run is in. Munson is at 3rd base with 1 out. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Ball 4, missed low. Dangerous take, but I do believe it was low. But boy, Allie, it was an off-speed pitch. Makes it easier to lay off, I guess.
Now batting for LSU Eunice, the designated player, number 21, Lakem Wales.
Wales flying out to left field her first time up. Now, a fly ball of any depth would score Munson. So runners at the corners with 1 out. Let's see how Andy plays this. Here's the pitch to Wales. Bunts it. That's a bouncer. It falls down. Base hit. Pitcher couldn't handle it. That was a dangerous bunt, but the run scores. Andy goes with the squeeze for the first time in the tournament. It's 2-0 LSU. That'll go as a base hit. It bounced right in front of the pitcher's glove. She could not quite get to it. She got
Now
ball down
for
trying
LSU
to go
Eunice,
forward as the ball was
number
running in the air.
15, Haley Godot.
So Godot steps up now. And time is called by East Central. The Bengals have taken a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And it's I don't see a coach out there. It's just a team, I believe. The entire team is out there, huddled up in the circle. Coach looking. I don't think the coach is out there. The umpire's kind of looking to see if she's out there, and she is not. I've never seen that before. The umpire's kind of peeking in the huddle. Hey, I don't see the coach, and then he busts up the meeting and says, y'all got the coach. Y'all got to get out of here. Here's Haley Godot, who's 0 for 1. She lined out to 3rd. Hit it hard, but right at the 3rd baseman her first time out. 1st and 2nd with 1 out. For the Lady Bengals, they lead 2-0. Darian Doucette is on deck. Here's the windup. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. That pitch dove into the right hand batter. 0-1. On Haley. Howard is at 2nd base. Wales at 1st base. 1 out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's high and outside, and it's 1-1. On Haley Godot. Looks at Andy Lee now. She re-enters the box. Here's a 1-1 from Oswald. She hooks bunt, takes a strike. It's a double steal. It goes into left field. Runner gets up. She's going to try to score. Here comes the throw. It's not in time. Stolen base and an error, and the Lady Bengals take a 3-2 lead now. Andy pulling out all kind of stuff right here. It's a double steal. So they both steal, and then they both advance on the error by the catcher. now,
That was ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 and 2 is the count. So the pitch was a strike. With a runner at third, now the infielders are up for East Central. 3-0 Lady Bengals here in the third. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul to the third base side. Count holds 1 and 2. On Haley Godo. 3-0 Bengals here in the third. One and 2, says the umpire. Oswald gets a sign, steps on the rubber. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. It's low, bounces away. They're going to see if she went around, and they say no, she did not. Count evens up 2 and 2. And you hear the East Central crowd not happy with that one. First base umpire right on the line over there. Yeah, perfect view. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That's hit into left center, base hit. That's going to the fence. 1 run is in. Godo rounds first, headed to second base. She'll stop there with a stand-up double, and it's 4-0 Lady Bengals. So a hard shot to left center field right there by Godo, and here is
now batting for LSU-Eunice. Second baseman, number 8, Darian Doucette.
Doucette has no official at bat. She walked her first time up. Bengals have the merry-go-round going here. 1 out, a runner at second base. 4 runs are in. Here's the pitch to Doucette. Strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1. On the Bengals second baseman. Darian steps back in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Missed high, and it evens the count at 1-1. And the bullpen's going to get going for East Central. Nothing. LSU leads. Here comes the 1-1. Shows bunt, takes a strike. It's 1 and 2. I don't know if Godo was supposed to go on that pitch or not. Andy's kind of looking at her funny over there. 1 and 2 here on Darian Doucette. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck her out. 2 outs. That'll bring up Sierra Gaston.
Now batting for LSU-Eunice, number 5, Sierra
Gaston reached an error first time up.
Gasca.
Runner at second base with 2 outs. Runner over there is Haley Godo. Here's the pitch to Gasca. Rolls it foul past the third base bag, and it's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to count. On Godo. As we wait on Oswald's pitch, here's the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bunts it, pops it up foul territory. Catcher makes a running catch. Nice play behind the plate by Oakland. But in the inning, LSU strikes for 4 runs in the inning.
We have
4 hits, an error and 1 left. We go to the top of the 4th inning. LSU 4, East Central nothing on the Bayou Sports Network.
And before we take you to a commercial break, we want to give a shout out to Stephen Mitchell watching in Orlando, supporting LSU-Eunice this afternoon. That's Stephen Mitchell watching in Orlando, Florida, here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. Back with more right after this.
Today, you are connected more than ever. Your friends, your family, your life. Having a partner that understands banking is what you do on your time, anywhere you like. It's about being connected, which is easy with convenient locations in your community. Understanding that sometimes you need to speak to real people with real answers. Banking partners with the services you desire, who understand how you want to bank. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Gotta be hoops and wings.
Nah, subs.
Wings all day.
How about a sub?
Dude, wings.
No.
Really?
Gotta have ice cold Coke.
I'll drink to that. Now that's how it's done.
Scott and Rimmel.
Player, number 21, the catcher, Cassie Oatman.
Here's Oatman. She's 0 for 1. She grounded out to first
She
base.
did, gave me the stink eye.
Here's a pitch. Ground ball foul down the third baseline.
I apologize, Cassie.
Through 3 innings, 4 runs, 5 hits for the Bengals, no runs, 3 hits for East Central. 0-1. And the windup and the pitch. Change up, that's hit in the left field down the line. Henderson right there though, makes the catch right on the line. And Emily had that red all the way, and there's one out.
Now batting for East Central, number 6, Eva Scott.
Here's Eva Scott.
Scott.
The 5-hole hitter. Scott is 0 for 1. She popped out to second base. Here's a pitch from Zumo. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on for East Central here in the 4th inning. Here's the 0-1 from Zumo. Hopped up first base side. Munson's got room by the dugout and makes the play, and there are 2 outs. 2 quick outs here in the 4th inning.
Now batting for East Central, the designated player, number 24, Tegan Rimmel.
Rimmel is 0 for 1. She struck out her first time up. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the pitch from Zumo, and it bounces up there, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. For Zumo, that's her 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Here comes the 1-0. High fly ball in the left field. Henderson in foul territory, taking a run at it, and she makes the play, and that retires the side. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Zumo and the Bengals. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's LSU 4, East Central nothing on the Bayou Sports Network.
When I was looking for a college back in the day, I'm from Amory, Mississippi, just 30 minutes down the road, and I'm a homebody, and I had to commute, and I said, I need to go to a college that's not too far from home. And I heard of ICC. And once I stepped on campus, I knew this is the junior college I need to be at. I didn't think of another college. I said, this is it. When I stepped on campus, the atmosphere, it just was drawn to me. And I felt like this is where I belong. I belong here at Itawamba Community College. Because at that moment, I knew this is the best junior college on the planet. This is where I need to be. This is where I was planted. And that's why I am what I am today, because of Itawamba Community College.
At Food Giant, serving you is our #1 priority. We offer the freshest produce, highest quality meats, tasty baked goods, and the best meats and cheeses in our deli department. At Food Giant, you'll always find a staff member eager to help you find exactly what you need. Freshness, variety, value. Shop Food Giant today with several locations in North Mississippi.
Infielders all high-fiving themselves in the circle, and now they break up, and here's
Leading
Kelsey
off
Bodan.
for LSU-Eunice, the shortstop, number
Bodan's
3,
0 for 1.
Kelsey Bodan.
Bodan popped up to second base her first time up. And here is the pitch to Bodan, and that is a ball inside. It's 1-0. Bengals got all 4 of their runs in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Nima Doucette is waiting on deck. comes the 1-0 pitch. That's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-1. Ball and a strike. And here is the 1-1. That's high, and it's 2-1. A pleasant evening out there it has turned into be. 2-1 on Bodan. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2-2 count. Bodan waiting on Oswald. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball into shallow right center field. That's trouble. It is caught by the right field. That's a nice play out there by Johnson. Looked like the center fielder had given up there for a minute, but then I guess Johnson was
batting
on
for
her own.
LSU-Eunice, the top of the order, number 11, Mima.
Here's Mima Doucette.
Doucette.
Bengal order. Doucette is 1 for 2 with a single. And here's the pitch. Missed high ball. Munson's on deck. Doucette scored back in the 3rd inning for the Bengals. After that single, she also stole second base. Here's the pitch. Popped up to the infield. First baseman makes the call, and you catch 2 quick outs for the Bengals here. In the bottom of the 4th inning.
Now batting for LSU-Eunice, the first baseman, number 16.
Here's Madison
Munson.
Munson's 1 for 2. She flied out and an RBI single. She also scored back in the 3rd inning. 2 outs for the Lady Bengals. Here's a pitch to Munson. It's outside ball. Bueno. 2 outs, nobody on, but today strange things have happened all day with 2 outs. Here comes the 1-0 to Munson. Change up, missed outside, it's 2-0. Emily Henderson would be next. Normally I'd say, yeah, just pitch around Munson this time, but then you got Henderson back there. That's not a good idea. Here comes the 2-0. That's a fly ball in the center field, but playable, and that retires the side. Bengals 3 up, 3 down. Go to the top of the 5th. They lead 4-0 on the Bayou Sports Network.
So you took Little Caesar's Extra Most Bestest pizza that has the most cheese and pepperoni at the nation's best price, and then stuffed more cheese into the crust?
Yep, it's got 3 feet of cheese stuffed in the crust.
Huh.
Added more cheese to the pizza with the most cheese. Added more cheese to the pizza with the most cheese. They added more cheese to their pizza with
Poor
the
guy.
most cheese.
Couldn't wrap his mind around all that cheese.
They added.
Get a large Little Caesar's Extra Most Bestest stuffed crust pepperoni pizza for $9.
Pizza. You could say it's about the clubs. You could say it's about the ball. You could even say it's about the course or the weather. But what it really comes down to is consistency and hard work. Over and over and over again. At Renaissance, we understand consistency. We understand hard work. Most importantly, we understand you. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
Need money now? Get a Choice Pawn loan on things you already own, like guns, boats, campers, trailers, recreational vehicles, and just about everything else. Get a loan from Choice Pawn in Fulton and Tupelo. Get cash today. ChoicePawn.com.
Number 12, the right fielder, Mackenzie Johnson.
Here's Mackenzie Johnson. She singled, actually she doubled the center fielder first time up. And she takes the ball and it's 1-0. Top of the 5th inning. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's popped up out of play. 21. The line scored through 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Lady Bengals. No runs, 3 hits, 2 errors for East Central. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike on the hitter Johnson. Here comes the 1-1. Foul back, and it's 1-2. Winner gets Jones tomorrow at 1 o'clock, and we'll have to beat them twice. But more importantly, the winner advances to the World Series next Wednesday in Clinton, Mississippi. Traceway Park. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball, high hopper. Doucette's got it at third, and she throws her out. Ema Doucette has been outstanding at third base in this tournament.
Now batting for East Central, number 3, the first baseman, Catherine Shell.
Catherine Shell steps to the plate.
Shell.
She struck out her first time up. Oh and 1, or rather 1 out and nobody on. That is. Here's a pitch. That is a changeup, and it's a strike.
It's got to be slow.
And it's 0 and 1. On Shell. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Missed outside. And it's 1 and 1. Out, nobody on. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Swung on, foul back. 1 and 2. One Shell. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck her out on the riser. Strikeout number 4 in the ball game now for.
Now batting for East Central, number 2, Kenyatta Moore.
Moore's 0 for 1. She struck out her first time up. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's the pitch from Zumo. Strike 1 at the belt, 0 and 1.
Get ready to go.
2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. The 0-1 from Zumo is fouled off behind the plate, and it's 0-2. At this point in the game, Zumo looks very comfortable out there. She's just relaxed and throwing strikes. And that's what you want to do with a 4-0 lead here in the 5th inning. That's funny. This umpire here, he goes, they just briefly met on the mound. He's out there trying to get him to hurry up after all the lollygagging around. Especially Jones does. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's outside. Of course, what I meant by that was between innings. But there have been a lot of meetings in the circle throughout the day. It was just kind of funny. But that's good. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That's foul back out of play. And it's 1 and 2. So 4 top 10 teams in this region. LSU ranked nationally, that is, 2nd. Itawamba was 3rd. Jones 4th. And East Central 10. It's a heck of a region, don't you think? Here comes a 1-2 pitch. That's high and away. And it's 2 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch on the way. That's a swing and a miss. Struck her outside, retired. A 3-up, 3-down inning for Zumo and the Lady Bengals. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. LSU 4, East Central nothing
on
by East Sports Network.
LetsGoICCTV.com is presented by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Food Giant, the Sonic of Fulton, your Etowah County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, the ICC BSU, Bank of Okolona, Legend Sports Grill, the ICC Wesley Foundation, Choice Palm, Kegel Eye Center, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the ICC Alumni Association, and the ICC Foundation.
The
more I studied, the more I looked into it, I realized all the possibilities and all the opportunities that presented itself for me at ICC. Because in high school, I was really involved. So when I got here, I plugged myself in. I got an Indian delegation, SGA, I'm an RA, and now I have more opportunities and a brighter future because of ICC, and I'm greatly thankful for ICC.
At Food Giant, serving you is our #1 priority. We offer the freshest produce, highest quality meats, tasty baked goods, and the best meats and cheeses in our deli department. At Food Giant, you'll always find a staff member eager to help you find exactly what you need. Freshness, variety, value. Shop Food Giant today with several locations in North Mississippi.
Emily Henderson leads things off for the Lady Bengals here in the 5th inning. She's 1 for 2 with a single. Steps in. And here comes the pitch. Line down the left side out of play, and it's over. Pay attention. Somebody's sitting over there just outside the fence between the bullpen and the dugout. Nearly took one right there. Oh, 1. On Henderson. And here's the pitch. High and outside to even the count at 1-1. All 4 Bengal runs came in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 1-1 count on Emily Henderson. Here's the pitch. Strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-2. Oswald. Back on the rubber she goes. Here's the pitch. Just missed inside and a bit high. Leaving the count is even at 2-2 on Emily Henderson. Two-two pitch on the way from Oswald. Round line, another great play by the third baseman. That is twice Henderson that she's caught a line drive at third base. The third baseman McMahon. That was a
now batting for LSU-Eunice, number 22, Allie Howard.
Here's Allie Howard. Howard is 0 for 1. She's flown out and walked. And the pitch on the way. High fly ball in left center field. Center fielder racing over there, makes the catch on the warning track. 2 outs.
2-out rally, baby.
Now batting for LSU-Eunice, number 21,
Lakin Wales.
Lakin Wales.
Wales 1 for 2, flying out single. That single was actually meant to be a sacrifice bunt. She popped it up in front of the pitcher. The pitcher tried to make the catch, could not. It rolled out of her glove, and Wales got on. Here's a pitch. That's a strike, and it's over. Run scored on that play, by the way. It was a squeeze. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. The 0-1. It's outside, 1-1. Wales. Back up on the rubber. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Popped her up. First baseman there. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for East Central. We go to the top of the 6th inning. It's LSU 4, East Central nothing on the Bayou Sports Network.
I could get the extra most bestest with the most cheese and the most pepperoni for $6. Or I could get a pizza with less toppings for more money.
Get the most cheese and most pepperoni for the nation's best price. Little Caesars large $6 extra most bestest.
Pizza.
The longer a person has diabetes, the more likely they are to develop diabetic retinopathy. If left untreated, diabetic retinopathy can lead to blindness. That's why it's important for diabetics to have a comprehensive eye examination with dilation once a year. I'm Dr. Laurie Cagle of Cagle Eye Center in Fulton. We offer comprehensive eye exams to provide diagnosis and treatment of various eye diseases. Browse our large selection of frames available in prescription and non-prescription. Call to schedule your appointment today at Cagle Eye Center in Fulton.
Walters is 1 for 2. She's flying to right and single to right. Top of the 6th inning. 4-0 LSU-E. Here's a pitch. Strike right down the middle and 2-1. Sumo looks in to go though. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Line drive, foul down the right field line. And it's 0-2. On the right-handed batting, Walters. Sumo looks in, here comes the pitch. Line drive, that is off the glove of the second baseman, Darren Doucette. She tried to leap up, she had another inch on her, she would have caught that. And it's a leadoff single.
Now batting for East Central, number 7, Madeline McMahon.
Bring up McMahon. And McMahon is 1 for 2. She's grounded out in single, actually double, I stand corrected. Here's the pitch that's low. For a ball. And it's 1-0 on McMahon. Wind up by Zumo. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. Evens the count at 1-1.
I missed it.
1 ball and 1 strike. Counted.
Thank you.
Here's a pitch on the way. Grounded foul off her foot. And I think it's 1-2. And ball and 2 strikes. Sumo's pitch popped up in the infield. Behind the mound is Bodan, the shortstop, makes the catch. We're out number 1. Runner at first base. Here,
now batting for East Central, number 16, Kayla Beckham.
Beckham in the ball game is 0 for 2. She's flied out and grounded out. Runner at first base, 1 out. Pitches a strike and it's 0-1. One pitch on the way. Strike 2 on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Runner at first with 1 out. Here's Zumo into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed outside. Goto was set up off the count is 1-2. Showing bunt once again is Beckham. She'll pull that back when she does, and the pitch is fouled straight back. Count stays 1-2. 4-0 Lady Bengals lead. They've out hit East Central 5-4. Here comes the 1-2. Line drive, 1 hopper off the glove of Doucette. That'll be an error. And they booted in right field as well, but the runner holds up at second base. And East Central, here they come now. And they got some power hitters, first and second down with 1 out.
Now batting for East Central, number 21, Cassie Oakman.
That one might have got Darian off the shoulder there. She's kind of squatting down over there, but she's all right. Here's Oldman. Oldman has grounded out and flied out. Pitch popped up in the infield behind the bag, a mound rather. Bodam makes the running catch. 2 outs. That was a big out right there for the Lady Bengals. And East Central.
Now batting for East Central, the second baseman, number 6, Eva Scott.
Here's Eva Scott. Scott has popped to second and popped in foul territory to Munson at first base. Here's the pitch. Line, hard ground ball, base hit in the center field. That's going to score a run. The ball gets away from Gaska. It's rolling around. Here comes another run. She's going to score, and it's a 4-2 ball game. That'll be a single and an error on Gaska. She tried to dive at it, knocked it down, and rolled the fence. Actually, I'm going to give her a double. Where did she wind up at anyway? I'm going to give her a double all the way. That was a hard hit ground ball. That was a tough play.
Now batting for East Central, number 24, Tegan Rimmel.
2 runs score, and they've cut the lead in half just like that. It is a 4-2 ball game. And it'll be Rimmel stepping to the plate. Hits are now even at 5 apiece. Rimmel's the 6th spot in the batting order. In the ball game, she has struck out and fouled out. Two outs. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 1. In this regional tournament, you can never count any team out of the game. It's been proven time and again. Here's a 1-0. Ground ball, 1 hopper to Mima Doucette. She throws her out, and that retires the side. So the damage is limited. But in the inning, for East Central, they pick up 2 runs on 2 hits, an error, and they leave 1. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's LSU 4, East Central 2.
This broadcast on Let'sGoICCTV.com is presented by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Food Giant, the Sonic of Fulton, your Etowah County Farm Bureau agent Joey Cox, the ICC BSU, Bank of Okolona, Legend Sports Grill, the ICC Wesley Foundation, Choice Palm, Kegel Eye Center, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the ICC Alumni Association, and the ICC Foundation.
I could get the extra most bestest with the most cheese and the most pepperoni for $6. Or I could get a pizza with less toppings for more money.
Get the most cheese and most pepperoni for the nation's best price. Little Caesars large $6 extra most bestest.
Pizza.
Marion Doucette's here at Gaska. Scheduled hitters.
Leading off for LSU-Eunice, number 15.
And here is Haley Godot.
Haley Godot.
Haley in the ball game has lined out and doubled. And she steps in. Here's the pitch. That's inside ball. 1-0. One Godot. Oswald still out there. Here's a 1-0 pitch. That's high and it's 2-0. Marion Doucette is on deck. Here comes the pitch in the dirt. And it's 3-0. On Darian Doucette leading off the, Haley Godot leading off the bottom of the 6th inning for LSU. Here's a 3-0. Right down the middle for strike one. 3-1. And again, Oswald taking a while to look into the dugout for the sign. Here's a 3-1. High pop up third base side. Let's see. Third baseman gives it a chase by the dugout, but it's on top of the dugout. Out of play. McMahon ran out of room. Count runs full now on Haley Godo. Three and two. Here's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's into center field for a base hit. Godo, a leadoff single for LSU here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Now batting for LSU-Eunice, number 8, Darian Doucette.
Yes, Darian
Doucette.
And Darian in the ballgame walked and struck out thus far. See if Andy might put Godo in motion here. And here's the pitch. It's not, it's a strike. And it's 0-1 on Darian Doucette. Corners are up for East Central. Here comes the 0-1. That's hit deep and foul down the left field line. Out of play, and it's 0-2. Well, it looks funny in the outfield. Just notice that all the tents have disappeared. It was full of tents out there earlier. Of course, it was hot. Still people out there, but they've since taken their tents down. Pack them up. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Outside, it's 1-2. Central fans moaning down there, but it was quite outside. Up here, 1-2. Runner at first base with nobody out. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball, base hit in the left field. Bengals start off with back-to-back hits here in the bottom
now
of the 6th inning.
Now batting for LSU-Eunice, the center fielder, number 5. Sierra Gasca.
Gasca comes in now in the ball game for Sierra. She reached on an error and popped out to the catcher trying to bunt. East Central calls timeout. Once again, the coach goes out this time. They're all huddled up in the circle. So Gasca, an obvious situation here. As it is, she's a slap hitter. More than likely, she'll lay one down. And the umpire's going out to bust up the meeting after the coach heads back to the third base dugout. Nobody in the bullpen for East Central. They had someone in there earlier, a couple of 3 innings ago. I was back in the 3rd inning. They have not gone back. All right, corners up, infielders half up. Here's Gasca. Runners in first and second, nobody out. Or the Lady Bengals. Here's the windup and the pitch. Bunts it. That is a foul ball right side, and it's 0-1. The Region 23 baseball tournament will begin this coming Wednesday in Eunice. A 16 field. Itawamba has qualified. Pearl River has qualified. Meridian is winning. They're probably headed over there.
Gulf Coast and Hines.
Gulf Coast and Hines. That will round out the 6. And I am sure the bracket will probably be out in the next day or so. Try going to LSU-Bengals.net. Travis will probably have that thing posted up there by tomorrow afternoon, I would think, once they hit the field. Here comes the 1-1. Takes it high, pulls the bat back. It's 2-1 on Gasca. 2-1. Here is the 2-1 pitch to Gasca. She swings and fouls it out of play. Now the count is 2-2. First and second, nobody out. 2-2 count on Gasca. And the pitch. Takes it high, full count. They throw back to first, runner back. Uh-oh, nearly. I don't know what Godo was thinking over there at second base. She nearly got picked off on the throw to first. I don't know if she thought the ball got by or what. But she was headed towards third and put on the brakes and barely got back to second base. Count is 3-2 here on Gasca. And here is the 3-2. Fouled off to the left side and the count stays full. LSU trying to get those 2 runs back that they gave up to East Central in the top half of the inning. It's 4-2. LSU game far from over. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the 3-2 to Gasca. Line drive, base hitting to left field. And they're going to send the runner around third. Here comes the throw. It's cut off. And it's 5-2 as Godo scores a huge RBI single right there by Sierra Gasca. Outstanding at bat. So Godo comes around to score. Runners at first and second. Still nobody out. And here's Kelsey. And we have a pinch hitter for Bodan. And with the ponytail, I am having a serious difficult time seeing who that is. 9 for the Lady Bengals. And that is Donaldson.
Pitch hitting for LSU-Eunice, number 9, Angela Donaldson.
Freshman.
Donaldson.
From Seabrook, Texas. Is Donaldson. Right-handed batter for the Lady Bengals. She's hitting .370. Hadn't had that many at-bats. Oh, she got a home run and 12 runs batted in though. That pitch is a ball and it's 1-0 on Donaldson. 5-2, Lady Bengals lead. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, a run is in, runners at first and second, nobody out, and the top of the order is on deck. Bengals could really open this thing up here. Donaldson keep the ball rolling here. Mima Doucette's waiting. Here's 1-0. That's high, and it's 2-0. East Central thinking right now, do not want to load the bases for the top of this order. Now they're going to get the bullpen going quickly once again. And Mackenzie Russo is warming up. There's a pop-up behind the plate. It's in the stands. Bangs off the press box. Count is 2-1. Angela Donaldson steps back in. Count is 2-1. Here's a 2-1 pitch on the way. She bunts, foul though. Tried to fool everybody and bunt her way on, did not work. And it's 2-2. Andy giving her some encouragement right there. She comes back. On play. Two balls and 2 strikes, your count. As we wait on the pitch from Oswald, here comes the 2-2. Fouled out of play, way out in front of that changeup. And the count remains 2-2. 5-2, LSU leads East Central. Two and 2 on Donaldson. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. Foul back again. Donaldson fighting hard in there. The umpire needs some more softballs. Gets a handful from the Bengal dugout. Two count. And here's a pitch. High pop up, third base side, foul territory, out of play. McMahon gave it a try, but she ran out of room. Count stays 2-2. On Angela Donaldson. She's been up there a long time. Doucette at Darian Doucette at second base, and Gaskus at first base for LSU. Here's a 2-2. Change up, popped up. That's the right side. That's going to go out of play. And Donaldson hanging tough.
Yes, we'll like to see advance. We'll like to see advance to this one. All right, you had Pearl River and Eunice there. And then today, Hines eliminated Jones. Gulf Coast eliminated Northwest. Meridian eliminates Northeast. Itawamba eliminates East. Three of the lower seeds. That's right. Everybody who's won game 1.
2-2. Here is the pitch. Foul back. And it remains 2-2. Donaldson steps back in the batter's box. Continues to battle.
But still,
here's 2-2 once again. Swinging a miss, got her with a dirt ball. They throw to first, did not need to. Now the Bengals have a base running blunder. They'll throw to third. They're going to chase Doucette back. She's out. Base running blunder for LSU. Nobody needed to go anywhere on that, and now we goes from first and second, no outs, to first and 2 outs. So Doucette picked off.
Now batting for LSU-Eunice, the top of the order.
The bags.
Number 11, Mima.
Here's Mima Doucette. Runner first, 2 outs.
When the runner on first took off, it confused the runner and set back.
And here comes the pitch to Mima Doucette. That's high. There goes the runner. Throw down to second. It's a stolen base for Gaskin. And what I think happened to Mima, as they were discussing up here, is when Gaskin took off to second base after the catcher threw to first, first base was occupied with less than 2 outs, did not need to throw. Mima didn't know what else to do, so she took off run, or Darian did, and she got caught. So that was just, so who do you give the blame on that one to, Gaskin or Darian? So here comes the pitch. That's a strike. And it's 1-1. 5-2 LSU leads. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning, 2 outs. A runner at second base. Here's a 1-1. Strike 2 call on Doucette. One and 2. Oswald steps back on the rubber. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Inside. Evens the count at 2-2. Munson would be next if Doucette keeps standing alive. Ball and 2 strikes. Oswald ready. Here comes the pitch. High drive, foul down the left field line. Mima got all of that one, but hooked it. Foul, and the count holds at 2-2. Or 1-2, the umpire says. I had the ball in there somewhere that don't belong. And the 1-2 pitch in the dirt. That evens the count at 2-2. That's got second base with 2 outs. A run is in here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Fouled out of play. Good piece of hitting by Mima just to foul that one off. Camp stays 2-2. Winner moves on to the World Series next week and has a date with Jones tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. In the regional finals, they have to beat Jones twice. Whoever wins this game claim the regional championship. Here comes the 2-2 pitch once again. Missed outside and comes full. And you hear the Central crowd, and I personally think it was outside that time. 3-2. See if Mima can come through here for 2 outs for the Lady Bengals. Here comes the wind up in the 3-2 pitch. Little fly flare out in the shallow left field, falls base hit. Run will score at 6-2. Mima comes through with a little fister, and they're not paying attention to her, and she dives into second base. They weren't looking at her; they'd given up on the play, and she was watching them, and she just took off. So a single and an RBI. Somebody's about to get tossed out of the ball game, I do believe, over there. There's some noise going on. Umpires are converging to get a piece of paper out. I don't know what they're doing over there. There was nothing irregular about the play. I think they're still mad about that non-call on that 3rd strike that was outside earlier. Anyway, it is now 6-2 Lady Bengals, and it'll be
now batting for LSU-Eunice, number 16, Madison Munson.
So here's Munson stepping up to the plate. For LSU. She's flying out, single, and flying out in that order. Two outs, a runner at second base. Here's a pitch. Popped her straight up in the air. And the first baseman makes the call and the catch, and that'll retire the side. But for the Lady Bengals here in the bottom of the 6th inning, they pick up 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and they leave 1. We go to the top of the 7th, last chance for East Central. It's LSU 6, East Central 2 on the Bayou Sports Network.
Ever since you got that license, you haven't stopped moving forward. Now that you're older and on the move, you need a safer place to keep your money. We get it. A student checking account frees you up with things like mobile check deposit to take care of that check from grandma without having to stop at a bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And stop worrying about ATM fees. We'll pay you back for those. Worry about your future, not your money. And know that we'll stick with you, wherever you go. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
I'm Dr. Laurie Cagle of Cagle Eye Center in Fulton. We offer comprehensive eye exams to provide proper diagnosis and treatment of various eye diseases. Browse our large selection of frames available in prescription and non-prescription. Call to schedule your eye appointment today at Cagle Eye Center in Fulton.
Bengals 3 outs away from another appearance at the National Championship Tournament.
Leading off for the Lady Warriors, number 12,
7, 8, 9.
Mackenzie Johnson.
Here in the
Johnson.
Seventh inning, Johnson lead things off. The Lady Warriors of Itawamba. She's doubled and grounded out. Here's the first pitch. It's a, I didn't see it. I think it's a ball. It's 1-0. And here's the 1-0 from Zumo. Outside, 2-0. Lady Bengals lead. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That is a ball outside, and it's 3-0. Boy, I tell you what, you don't want to give these teams opportunities. And Zumo hadn't walked her yet. You just don't want to give them any chance. Here comes the 3-0. Strike right down the middle, and it's 3-1. Johnson darted out of the batter's box, headed to first base. Umpire called him back. 3-1. Here's the 3-1. That's right down the middle for strike 2. Johnson was taken all the way. Of course, if you're East Central, you need base runners. Larks are the same as hits, as they say. Here comes the 3-2 pitch from Zumo. Fly ball down the left field line. That's hooking out of play. And it's 3-2 once again. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Zumo. Lined into left field, right at Henderson, one down. And almost knocked Henderson backwards right there. Look, that ball's hit hard. She kind of stumbled backward. I'm going to talk to her about that one. That was a shot.
Now batting for the Lady Warriors, number 3, Catherine Shell.
Shell in the ball game 0 for 2. She has struck out twice. The pitch from Zumo. It's a strike, and it's 0-1. Zumo steps back on. Here comes the 0-1. Foul back, it's 0-2. Zumo at the 93 pitch mark. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, and it's 1-2. I think Haley Godo got a face full of dirt on that one. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Zumo. Rounded foul down the third base line. Count remains 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Change up, miss low and away, and it's 2-2. On Catherine Shell. The next pitch is missed outside, and then another full count. One out, nobody on for East Central here in the top of the 7th inning. LSU-Eunice 6, East Central 2 is your score. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Zumo. Fly ball in the center field. Back goes Gasca. She's going to have room, I think. Makes the catch at the base of the fence. 2 down. Nice job of Gasca by finding the fence right there.
Now batting for the Lady Warriors,
down to their last out.
number 2, Kenyatta
And it'll be up to
Moore.
Kenyatta Moore to keep the game alive for East Central and their season alive for that matter. She's 0 for 2. She has struck out twice tonight. Zumo has 5 strikeouts tonight. That's a strike right there, and it's 0-1. And here comes the 0-1 from Zumo. Line softly into center field. Gasco makes a running catch. What a play! That's the ball game. And the Lady Bengals are headed back to Clinton, Mississippi for the World Series. They'll try to three-peat, and it was a good ball game. Inning, no runs on no hits. There were no errors. Nobody left. The final score: LSU 6, East Central 2. I'll be back to wrap up the
LSU-Eunice qualifies for the national tournament.
Stay tuned. 6-2.
Play tomorrow at 1 p.m. in the championship game against Jones County.
When I think of potential, I think of a matchstick. When a matchstick reaches its potential, it releases a flame that ignites everything around it. 2018 brings new potential for you and your life at Itawamba Community College, where you are each empowered to do great things. You can be better, accomplish more, and live a life that is above the bar. Your potential is here.